हेलो एवरीवन, आज हम स्टैटिस्टिक का जो पेपर 11th क्लास 11th का है उसका पढ़ते हैं। ठीक है, ये भी पढ़ना ज़रूरी है ना, कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है। वाई इकोनॉमिक्स यू हैव परहैप्स। चैप्टर पहला है क्या, इंट्रोडक्शन। वाई इकोनॉमिक्स यू हैव परहैप्स already had economics as a subject for your earlier classes at school. You might have been told that this subject is mainly around what Alfred Marshall, one of the founder of modern economics, called the study of man in the ordinary business of life. Study of man in the ordinary business of life. Let us understand what this means. When you buy goods, you may want to satisfy your own personal needs or those of your family or those any of other person to whom you want to make a gift. You are called a consumer. When you sell good to make a profit for yourself, when you sell good to make profit for yourself, you may be a shopkeeper. You are called a seller. When you produce good, you may be a farmer or manufacturing company or provide service. You may be a doctor, porter, taxi driver or transporter of goods. You are called a producer. When you are in a job working for some other person and you get paid for it, you may be employed by somebody who pay you wages or salary. You are called an employee. When you employ somebody giving them a wage, you are employer. When you employ somebody giving them a wage, you are employer. In all these cases, you will be called gainfully employed in economic activity. Economic activity are one that are undertaken for a monetary gain. This is what economic mean by ordinary business of life. This is what economists mean by ordinary business of life. We cannot get something for nothing. If you ever heard the story of Aladdin and his magic lamp, you have agreed that Aladdin was a lucky guy. Whenever and whatever he wanted, he just had to rub his magic lamp, and a genie appeared to fulfill his wish. When he wanted a palace to live in, the genie instantly made one for him. When he wanted expensive gift to bring to the king when asking for his daughter, and he got them at the pat of eyelid. In real life, we cannot be as lucky as Aladdin, though like him we have unlimited wants. We do not have a magic lamp. Take for example the pocket money that you have to get spent. If you had more than of it, you could have purchased almost all the thing you wanted. Since your pocket money is limited, you have to choose only those things that you want the most. This is the basic teaching economics. Scarcity is the root of all economic problem. Had there been no scarcity, there would be no economic problem. Had you even you would not have studied economic either. In our daily life, we face various forms of scarcity. The long queue of railway booking counter, crowded bus and trains, shortage of essential commodities, the rush to get ticket to watch a new film, etc. All a manifestation of scarcity. We face scarcity because the thing that satisfy our want are limited in ability. Can you think of for some more instance of scarcity? The reason the resources which the producer have limited also have alternative use. Take case of food that you eat every day. It satisfy it satisfy a want of nourishment. Farmer employed in agriculture raise crop that produce your food. At any point of time, the resources in agriculture like land, labor, water, fertilizer are given. All these resources have alternative use. The same resources can be used in the proportion of non-food crop such as rubber, cotton, jute, etc. This alternative use of resources give rise to the problem of choice between different commodity that can be produced by those resources. Consumption, production, and distribution. If you brought about it, you might have realized that economic involve the study of man engaged in economic activity of various kind. For this, you need to know the reliable fact about the all diverse economic activity like production, consumption, and distribution. Economy is often discussed in three parts: consumption, production, and distribution. You want to know how the consumer decide, given his income and many alternative goods to choose from, what to buy when he know the prices. This is the study of consumption. So but if you want to know इसको कहते हैं, if you brought about it, you might have economic involved the study of man engaged in economic active various kind. For this, you need to know reliable fact about all the diverse economic activity like production, consumption, distribution. Economy is often discussed in part of consumption, production, and distribution. You want to know how the consumer decide, given his income and many alternative goods, to choose from them. What to buy when he know the price. When he know the price, this is the study of consumption. We also want to know how the producer similarly choose what and how to produce for the market. How produce for the market. This is the study of production. This is the study of production. Finally, we want to know how the national income or the total income arising from what has been produced in the country. We want to know how the national income or the total income arising from what has been produced in the country, called gross domestic product (GDP), is distributed through wages and salaries, profit profit and interest. We will leave aside here income from international trade. We will leave here from international trade and investment. From international trade and investment, this is the study of distribution. This is the study of distribution. Beside these three conventional division of the study of economics about which we want to know all the fact. Beside these three conventional division of the study of economics about which we want to know all the fact, modern economics has to include some of the basic problem. Modern economics to some of the basic problem facing the country, facing problem for spatial studies. For example, you might want to know why or what to extent some household in our society have the capacity to earn much more than other. You want to know how the many people in the country are really poor. How many people are really poor? How many are middle classes? How many are middle classes? How many are relatively rich or so on? How many are relatively general? You may want to know how many are illiterate. Who will want to know how many are illiterate, who will not get job, who will not get requiring education, how many are highly educated, will have the best job opportunity, and so on. In other words, you may want to know more facts in terms of number that would answer question about poverty and disparities in society. If you do not like the continuance of poverty and gross disparity and want to do something about the ill of the society, you will need to know the fact about all this thing before you before you can ask for appropriate action by the government. If you know the fact that it may be possible to plan your life better. Similarly, you hear of some of you mean some of you may even have the experienced disaster like tsunami, earthquake, the bird flu, danger threatening our country, and so that affect the ordinary man. Business of life, very business of life.